You said this keeps you up at night, so how do you sleep?
If anyone wants tips on how to fall asleep, this is my chance to actually tell them. So one is you tense up your whole body.
Oh wow, okay, we're actually
like genuinely tense up your whole body for 30 seconds. And then if you like just release really slowly, right? And you like release the tension, and then you
This is not what I was expecting.
and then you like you just kind of like don't say anything, you just kind of sit still, you'll fall asleep quick. Or actually proven method, because I've had a bunch of people do this, you ask the question, don't start laughing as if that's not
I meant it.
Okay, that's why I asked you, and you went, I don't know, wherever you go. The other way is like lay down and then count backwards from 100 to 1.
I've heard that one before.
Slowly, and I swear to God, you'll never hit 0. Like, if you're actually comfortable and you're like, I would put a Mississippi between each one, because it takes you a second to figure out where you've like where you have to go after that, especially when you're sleepy, and then you start focusing just on the numbers. And when you do that, everything else in your brain actually falls asleep. I think
that's your purpose in life, to reach to 0 backwards with the Mississippi. That could be a purpose.
Yeah, that's so fucking sad. Maybe that's your purpose, man.
No, but I don't. Okay, how
the fuck did you want me to answer that question, huh? You asked, well, how do you fall asleep then? How else was someone supposed to answer that question?
Like, literally, this is how step by step.
You asked what keeps me up at night. How do I fall asleep? I've answered the exact question of how you can fall asleep. Don't shush
that works. There's any other way but on step by step on how to make Shaan fall asleep.
No, not Shaan, any person. So then when I asked you the question, hey, how would you want me to answer this? You thought,
because I did not expect it to actually go into step by step.
You had the and then while I'm giving you an answer, that's not what I meant. Anyways, how do I resolve these thoughts? I don't think you do. I don't think you can. Till you die.
Till you die.
But like I think like it depends how deep you get into it. Like I think for myself, like I can continuously think about life.
Yeah.
For hours on end, but at the same time, you have to learn how to almost stop thinking for a second about that and enjoy life. That's why I only think about it before I fall asleep, because it's like there's no use of thinking about it throughout the day when you're going about like doing shit.
Do you ever think about why you're thinking about this? Like,
I think it's to make life make sense. I think life is complex and simple, and it's too much of both.
But do you think thinking about this, you're making your life more complex as it is?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't think it's affecting what I'm doing in a negative way. Like, how is it making it more complicated thinking about a purpose?
Because then every step you take in your life, you're going to be like, am I doing the right thing? Is this taking me closer to my purpose?
But that's the same thing with destiny. If you're saying that destiny exists, even if you think free will doesn't exist, you must be thinking, like, am I making the right choice? Even if you think destiny exists. Everybody, I think, thinks free will exists in some way, but I think every choice you make, you have to think that way. And if you don't think that way, even like in the slightest, you might not think about it. It might be subconscious thinking of it, but like everyone does think that way. If we're saying destiny exists, everything you do already set in a sense. You don't have free will. Everything I'm saying right now doesn't matter. God is, or whatever higher being power, everything could be transcribed already for you for this podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this whole podcast could be transcribed if you could get if destiny exists. Everything I'm saying.
That's creepy.
Like bibbidi bobbidi boo, like all of that shit already like set in stone that would be set in a sense. It's like this. If you went on a school field trip, right? Your destiny to get on that school field trip is you need to get your fucking parents to sign that form. That form has to be signed. That's destined to happen if you're going to go on that field trip. right? You have to do it.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. If you're going on that field trip, you have to have that.
You have to have the signature. Okay.
If you're on the field trip and they're like, oh, here's a worksheet that you can fill out, that you can fill out. That would be purpose. In a sense of, you can do it if you want to.
That's free
but
will.
your free will is you can fucking fuck off.
Yeah, but if you're not doing it, is that also destined?
No, because destiny... okay, what I'm saying is destiny doesn't exist. In my thinking, destiny
and exists according to your convenience. Like
no, I have stood my ground.
The example you gave is completely convenient based.
No,
signing the form, signing.
No, that was an example.
I know. I'm picking up on that example.
Arian, I need you back in here.
Signing on that form is destiny because you believe that is destiny. But filling out a worksheet is not destiny because you're not filling it out. So you chose not to fill it out, hence it's not destiny. That's what I'm saying. It's
my god, that was an example to show you the difference.
No, I get it. I'm just picking up on that example. It's a very good example. So, yeah, and it helps me prove my point.
No, but it's not based on convenience. I'm saying destiny altogether, fuck out of here. It does not matter. But the difference between destiny is destiny has to happen. It has to happen.
But you just said it doesn't exist.
No, Yanika, I know I said it didn't exist. Keep listening for a second.
Okay.
It exists, right?
Yeah.
If you're thinking about destiny is something that has to happen. The difference between destiny and purpose doesn't have to happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever have to happen. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
But it is what you're meant to do. Your choices, your free will, that's what dictates if you've fulfilled your purpose. You're talking about the one analogy I used.
Yes.
My analogy was...
No, I will explain. No. I will tell you.
No, you said I said it. Let me. Yanika. Yanika, my mic works and I can talk.
My mic works too.
I did cadets. I swear I can talk louder. Okay, my analogy was that in a field trip scenario, to get onto the field trip, you have to get your sign form or like your form signed, right? That would be destiny. Like, you have to do it. It has to happen for you to go on the trip, right? But if you go on the trip and they give you like a worksheet and they're like, oh, maybe you can like do it if you want. That's purpose. That's your choice to do it. Yeah. But I'm not saying they coexist.
That's convenience. You're choosing.
No, I'm using
to believe that the worksheet part is your free will and the parental signature part is destiny.
No. He's defining what destiny is in the context of this conversation.
Yeah.
He's not saying that you believe in destiny.
No, because of I'm saying you.
He's saying he's saying his belief in destiny is the definition of destiny.
Is a must. Is a must.
He believes that destiny is something that must happen. Not that he believes in the fact that like, you could just not get the permission slip signed and then you won't go on the trip. But in order to go on the trip, you are destined
to then is that destiny that you were not supposed to go on the trip?
But I'm not... Okay, you're thinking too much. I'm using the analogy of the two worksheets or the two sheets
just
you get.
To show you the difference.
Yeah, you have to do... Like, one is destiny, must happen. Other is a choice, which would be purpose. Purpose involves your own choices.
My definition of destiny and what I believe in is that to get the permission slip signed, you have to go on the trip. You have to get the permission slip signed. If you do the worksheet, or if you don't do the worksheet, because I believe in destiny and I believe that if you didn't do the worksheet, that was part of the process of
that destiny. Was also destiny.
Exactly. That's where the difference. That's what he doesn't believe. That's what he believes in free will. He's saying the worksheet is free will. But someone who believes in destiny would say that this whole thing is destiny.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't disagreed with you about any of that. I'm thinking, what is your thinking?
Anything.
But what is your thinking?
That's my thinking. This is my thinking.
But your own thinking.
My own thinking is that I did not think about this that hard until this conversation.
Okay, but do you think free will... Okay, so then, top of the conversation here, do you think free will exists?
So now, this will keep me up tonight.
Answer the question. What do you think, just off the top of your head, does free will exist?
Sure.
Yeah, you can't agree. Again, that's
That's
what
what it is. It's a
Wait,
matter
wait,
of convenience.
So you're using it in a matter of convenience.
No,
I am saying
stop.
I would, but I don't yet.
It's not a matter of. Sorry, it's not a matter of.
This is Aryan, if you guys remember him.
It's a matter of what people choose to justify, and sometimes they choose what is convenient for them. It's not a matter of convenience. All of this is a form of justification.
That's what I've been saying.
No, but you haven't. You keep saying convenience.
Because I believe it's convenience.
So then in that same, but that's what I'm saying. In that same vein, because you don't know yourself, you're gonna use it in convenience.
Did you just tell me I don't know who I am?
No, but you're not giving us a proper.
I know.
If you don't know, like what
Not
you feel yourself, like your purpose, or if free will exists, or whatever that is, if you can't really pinpoint that for yourself, then it's going to be you just making whatever works for you at that point.
Okay. No, you don't believe in destiny at all.
Yes, but you also believe in free will.
I do believe in free will, and honestly, I feel like I don't believe in any. That's what I didn't think about this as hard before we had this conversation. But now that I think about it,
she didn't prep for her podcast.
Not that. How the fuck was I supposed to know we were gonna talk about this?
That's your own choice, babe. You should have known that I was gonna get real deep.
That is destiny.
No, that's free will.
That's destiny. I didn't know you
free will.
You were destined to talk about it on this show.
It was complete free will.
On a show?
Yeah, I had my own podcast. I talked.
Okay, you talked about this on your show, but we're supposed to talk about it again. I'm gonna literally pull my brains out if we talk about this anymore.
Why? It's such a good topic.
It is actually one of the most philosophical and intellectual topic that any of my guests have brought up.
Damn, this is such a good transition, but I'm waiting for Aryan to get back in so that I can get into it.
What? Aryan!
Okay, but Yanika was talking about, she was saying how we should get both.
Yeah, I really want to get you and Shaan on the first episode of season 2.
Or on my podcast.
Yeah.
Your podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you...
Shaan is hosting.
Yeah.
What's your podcast called?
You want to see we have a poster and everything, right? Ready?
Why do I not? Oh my god! That is so mean! God gets you out of bed in the morning. When did this happen? What the fuck?
Tillabok with Shaan.
Tillabok.
Actually, the opening episode.
Yeah. Tillabok. You're making a parody of my fucking podcast?
Yeah.
The producer of the podcast is Advita Madan.
What?
It's when did you
guys even decide this?
The marketing is Anissa.
And
the graphic design is Alian.
Graphic design Alian.
What am I?
Shaan.
Just the inspiration?
You're not the inspiration. You're just the audience.
Yeah, I
am the audience. You guys are so when did you make that poster? I think we're done here, guys.
I think I'm broken, Yanika.
I think we're done here. Can we stop trolling me on my own show?
It's my show now.
It's not your show.
Tillabok.
Shut up and give people a life advice.
Life advice?
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. Enjoy life. It's too short.
That's all you gotta say.
I think that's all people need. What advice am I gonna give someone?
You wanted to
use GCal. GCal is a great form of keeping yourself organized. Tea tree oil is pretty good for skincare, especially like pimples. If you're gonna use whitening strips, buy like one box a year, and like for the first
Are you hearing him?
2 weeks, use them every other day, and then use them sporadically as needed. But don't use more than one box a year. That was according to an actual dentist. But they're fine to use. Just be a little if you have sensitive teeth.
Are you serious right now?
That's dead ass serious. Buy one box only within.
I wasn't talking about you being.
You ask for fucking life advice. What else am I gonna give people? I'm giving people the advice they want.
Oh my god!
I know a lot of you have been asking about teeth whitening strips, but that's the way to go.
Anyways,
you asked for the life advice.
Thank you for being on this show and making me literally rip my brains out.
No problem. That was
and creating a freaking parody of my show.
Oh no!
3 episodes in.
You copied ours.
Shut up. Anyways, thank
I
you
would
for
do
being
it.
on this show.
No problem. You're gonna have a lot of editing to do in this one.
See, or is he not the most annoying guest I've had? Thank you for watching, guys, and let me know what you think. Free will.
Like and subscribe. Please put on the post notifications.
I hope you guys liked it. Tell me if you think destiny is real or free will is real. But I will see you guys in the next episode.
Spam that you want more Shaan.
Until then.
Spam you want more Shaan.
Until then.
Hashtag bring Shaan back.
Shut up.
Hashtag make pillow talk great again. Abuse.
Until then, sleep tight. I love you. Bye.